Raptors fans, y'all seen the report. Sadly, we won't see Brandon Ingram play for the Toronto Raptors till next season. This is a guy that we traded for, already on a big contract, traded Bruce Brown, Kelly Olynyk, got Brandon Ingram back, right? We also extended him 40 million 3 years, I want to say, or 40 million per year for 3 years. And we don't even get to see him play before he signs that contract. Is this a risk? And I only say, is it a risk? Because he's not going into a proven team. He really is being brought in as the missing piece we need to be a competent team. Because even though we had a lot of injuries this year, a lot of guys in and out of the lineups, not even counting the stars, just the bench guys, a lot of different guys suited up for us this year. He's walking into that kind of environment where it's not a set team, like the top four guys, but after that it's kind of up in the air. A bunch of rookies. This is their trial season, so he's coming into that. He's gonna have to be the best player, second best player minimum. Is that enough? Is that a worthwhile risk for the Raptors to take? A team that doesn't get a lot of chances to get all these free agents, a team that is not gonna, at least seems like, get an amazing draft lottery pick. Was this the best thing we could have done? It's hard to say because coming into this year, I had a lot of high hopes this season. I had a lot of high hopes for this team, and they honestly disappointed. No point in sugarcoating it. I didn't think they were going to be this bad. I hope y'all didn't think we were going to be this bad. We heard about rebuilding, but still, I would have taken a playoff. I really felt like we should have been at least a play-in, excuse me. Nah, I'm fumbling my words. But instead, we were a really disappointing team, one of the worst teams to start off the year, and we couldn't recover. We had a couple good stretches of games, but it's like at that point, we already dug ourselves a hole that we couldn't get out of. So we made this trade. I feel like this trade was always on the books. We were not keeping Bruce Brown. Kelly Olynyk did not help our team out. I was hoping we got rid of these guys, and we did. And we got a damn good player back, Brandon Ingram. When I started really messing with the league, it was the Lakers team, the one that drafted Lonzo, had Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram on it. I loved that team, but I didn't really get into basketball after that year, but I watched many games from them. And Brandon Ingram and Julius Randle were the two guys that stood out for me. So then fast forward to the New Orleans Pelicans. Zion Williamson's there, my favorite player. I'm a Pelicans fan. Brandon Ingram on that team the whole time. So I've watched many years of Brandon Ingram, more than the casual fan would. Pelicans haven't been this crazy hot team for all these years, but when Zion and Ingram are together, that's a damn good team. That gives me a little hope because I don't know if it was last season or the season before, but when Ingram and Zion were healthy to start off the year, they were the number one seed in the West. I understand Zion's a main reason for that. Don't get me wrong. But Brandon Ingram, his role in that team, he played excellently. He was amazing during that stretch. And it wasn't until the injuries came that that team fell off. But just seeing the ceiling of Brandon Ingram, seeing what he could be, if we get the best out of him, I feel like he can drastically change this team. This team right now, it seems like we have a lot of missing pieces that we don't gel. We're a unit. We love playing with each other, but there's something missing in our team, evidently. Why can't he be that guy? I understand. We need 3-point shooting on this team. Sadly, we didn't get that. Sadly, our rookies don't seem like we have a knockdown shooter. And honestly, the plus shooters we have on this team is quickly. Battle, don't want to hear about him. Can't defend, don't want to see him play. So I understand that Ingram don't change that. I am hoping that we can be a great team without having to have, I don't know, a great 3 point efficiency. We don't need the volume of our threes to be on par with these other teams that just that's all they be doing. We have a lot of guys that get to the rim, Scotty and RJ. Quickly shifty guard. He likes getting to the basket too, setting up his guys. And now we brought a mid-range killer. I think it can work. I think it can work. Maybe I may be biased because I love that. I love that guy Ingram. Honestly, I hope the best for him, regardless of where he went. So seeing him come to this team is kind of surreal, but I honestly feel like he can change this team. I feel like we still need to do other stuff though. This draft pick that we're gonna get, we need to hit on. We need to. Like we can't afford to bank on this team and not bring in another guy that really has upside. Because we're probably not gonna trade for someone crazy without giving something away. So I feel like we really need to draft well. Our guys need to be on it. We need to want to train from early. Again, this is a guy that hasn't played a single game with y'all. He gonna be making his debut when the season starts. We need all guys to be healthy, and we need them to be serious during the off season with training uh, on their own together. Because this is a team that needs work. They need to work together. If we want to see the best, this ain't no lackadaisical. You guys come in a month before the season starts, start working with each other. No, I understand that they said that Ingram's going to start practicing this week. Well, the damn said he's out for the rest of the season. So I hope in these 3 games we have before everyone goes off on their own, get some serious practice in. Because I'm really hoping during the off season they continue that. We can be a good team, man. But it's not by taking shortcuts. It's not by trusting our superstar player to just carry us. No, we're unfortunately we have to be that team that plays harder than everyone else. And that's that's the only positive I see coming from this trade because I feel like Ingram individually is gonna ball. I feel like he's gonna ball. I have no reason to believe with all the guys we have on this team, we have a lot of weapons, man. So it's not like he's gonna have to carry that all eyes. Everyone's gonna double team him because he's their only threat. No, that's not the case. Dare I say our team has more weapons than the Pelicans? I don't know. It's kind of close, kind of close. We don't got a Zion though, so that's a guy that you double team. We unfortunately don't have that luxury to give Ingram, but still, I'm just confident. Dare I say I'm biased? I feel like I made some great points where I feel like that bias can be you can allow it. You can see that like I'm talking sense. I am very hopeful, and I personally don't regret this trade. I can understand if someone would. I can understand the skepticism. All I can promise you is that Brandon Ingram gonna come here and ball. Brandon Ingram gonna come here and make our team better. Don't know how much better, better nonetheless.